Good morning and welcome parents, staff, distinguished guests on our stage, and most of all, the amazing class of 2021. I cannot tell you how great it is to see all of you this morning. We have come a long, long way together this year, and we celebrate being here this morning to honor our graduates. As you are aware, the use of face coverings is optional for this outdoor ceremony, consistent with health department guidelines. Respect is a foundation of our school culture, and we respect your choice and the choice of others as we gather here today to celebrate our Eagles. At this time, we would ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem, which will be performed by Eisenhower seniors, Isabella Arini, Carson Dietz, Jamie Greenwood, and Marina Terenzi.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, anthem singers. Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jared McAvoy, the very proud principal of Eisenhower High School, and it is my honor to welcome you to the class of 2021 Eisenhower High School commencement ceremony. Today, we come together as a community to celebrate success. We recognize that this year's celebration may be a bit different, but whether you are with us in person, watching at home, or gathering as a family and friends at a later time, the result is the same. We honor this unique class of 2021 for their remarkable accomplishments and look forward to all they will achieve as Eisenhower High School graduates. On our stage and on the floor, we have many distinguished guests that I would like to acknowledge and ask them to please stand as they announce their groups. Joining us today are the Utica Community Schools Board of Education, our Superintendent of Schools, and other central office administrative staff. We also have joining us this morning our principals and administrators from our cluster elementary and junior high schools. We have joining us also our Eisenhower High School associate principals, as well as our exemplary Eagle teaching staff. We welcome them and thank them for their continued service to our students. As a class, this group of students is special. Special for a number of reasons that you will hear about today as we celebrate your commencement and recognize just some of your academic achievement, but also special because you have embraced new opportunities and overcome obstacles and challenges never before experienced by a graduating class. We obviously don't have to look any further than your junior and senior years, and we see it all. The triumph, the heartbreak, the resiliency. Who could have ever imagined? These past 2 years have brought almost constant change and a whole lot of unknown and at times uncertainty. But Eagles, you overcame those obstacles. You overcame those challenges. You showed grit and you persevered. You developed and demonstrated life skills that will serve you well for the rest of your lives. I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of you, an amazing group of young men and women who have already achieved and overcome so much. I hope that these past 3 years have been the best years of your young lives, despite the challenges that have arisen. Because out of challenges comes opportunity. Eagles, you have accomplished incredible things, and I have no doubt you will continue to do so. Parents and guests, we are here today to celebrate the class of 2021. Let me share with you just some of the amazing achievements of these graduates. Just some of the accolades this group boasts is the fact that we will be graduating 77 valedictorians and 3 salutatorians. We have graduating 11 Macomb County All-Academic team members, with 4 of whom are top 25 on the county-wide All-Academic Dream Team. We have graduating 2 National Merit finalists and 6 commended students. "105 of these graduates are UCS AP scholars. 288 of these seniors are graduating with honors. Better than 95% of our students will pursue higher education, attending universities in our state and places all across the country, with students going into apprenticeships, trade schools, and entering the military. And we thank you for your service. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in one more round of applause for this amazing, absolutely incredible graduating class of 2021. At this time, I would like to invite Miss Ella Brooke Cadets, our first commencement speaker, to the podium to share her message with her speech entitled, "It is Your Story."
Good morning, Mr. Monroe, members of the Board of Education, Mr. McAvoy, staff, parents, and fellow graduates. My name is Ella Cadets. I am honored to be speaking to you today, sharing just a small bit of my story, which actually started by me going to school a bit earlier than others because I was unable to speak. As a 3-year-old, I was entered into a special development program to address my speech challenges and was loaded on a bus in my car seat each day with high hopes that I could be helped prior to starting kindergarten. And the results were amazing, though when the time came, many assumed that I would still need to be held back. The program teachers, though, disagreed and insisted I was ready for kindergarten. And as the old adage goes, the rest is history, today becoming a proud graduate of Eisenhower's class of 2021. I had obstacles unique to me very early on, but didn't we all over these past 3 years? Despite this, we each continued to create our version of our own story with different details and plots. Although there were some similarities. To get here today, we each had to display focus, determination, and hard work. We completed lots of homework, dealt with stress of tests, and most recently, played teacher to our parents, having to explain what Zoom was while adapting to a pandemic. Many setbacks were dealt to us, but we still prospered, continued to learn, and prepared for our future. We played our sports, created music and band, and forged lifelong friendships. Oh, and we wore masks, because we are all superheroes for somehow getting through these last 2 years. Even with these similarities, each of us were not created the same. We have differences that help define who we are, not what we will become. This is such a key thing to remember as we move on. Academics can be more challenging to some than others. Some of you are amazing athletes, while others are more like me. I choose to express my talents by playing flute, while others created art on a blank canvas. I did not score as well as many of you on my SAT. I am not a valedictorian. I cannot spike a volleyball, and I cannot utter a decipherable word just 14 years ago. And yet here I am writing my own story. My focus was what I could do, not what others were doing. I did not follow the scripts that my sisters did, or the ones that my friends may have followed. Rather, I started one that was unique to me, where I had to figure out how to get from here to there based on my gifts, while deciding who I wanted to be and how I wanted to make my impact felt. I am not done yet, and none of us are. But at Ike, we laid the foundation to the plot of our story. Dr. Martin Luther King said, "Don't compare your struggles to anyone else's. Don't get discouraged by the success of others. Make your own path." I say continue to author your own story and make it specific to you. Our time at Eisenhower has passed, yet thanks to our teachers, our families, our own hard work, and 3 years of amazing experiences, we have created a few important early chapters to our story. We all have memories and lessons with personal results, success, and happiness. We are different for a reason. Celebrate this. Life is about surpassing our own limits to live our very best lives. So look out, world, because we are just getting started. Congratulations, Eisenhower's class of 2021.
Thank you, Ella, for that incredible message. Just before Ella delivered her message, I shared with you just some of the accolades of this group of seniors. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorians and salutatorians for Eisenhower High School's class of 2021. On our screen, you will see the names of our Eisenhower High School valedictorians and salutatorians and their future college plans. At this time, I would ask, nice job, guys. I would ask all of our valedictorians and salutatorians to stand. Please face the crowd and receive a well-earned round of applause. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask, please continue that round of applause until all of our valedictorians and salutatorians have been recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please. Congratulations. Getting sore hands from clapping so much is a pretty amazing problem to have, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Congratulations again, valedictorians and salutatorians. You may now be seated. At this time, please help me welcome to the podium our second student speaker with his speech entitled, Embracing Change, Mr. Mark Jonai.
Good morning, Mr. Monroe, members of the Board of Education, Mr. McAvoy, staff, parents, and fellow graduates. It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, loved ones, and faculty to graduation day for the Eisenhower class of 2021. All of you have made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. Bob Marley once stated, "Beginnings are usually scary and endings are usually sad, but it's everything in between that makes it all worth living." Today we stand here in this happy yet sentimental moment in our lives, reflecting on the past and hoping for the future. Did we really walk into Eisenhower for the first time 3 years ago, full of fear and wondering whether we can make it through this tough chapter in our lives? I, for one, can remember the first day I walked into Ike. Full of confusion, I roamed the halls, contemplating whether or not I could get through this. We were stepping into such a crucial point in our lives and didn't even know it yet. We see the confusion on the sophomores today and see ourselves in them. We too are one of those kids, confused and trying to make the most of this chapter. Seeing sophomores in the halls should remind us that although we've made it through this crucial point, we should never forget where we came from. The class of 2021 is not an ordinary class. We have been tried time and time again on our ability to adapt and adjust. We took life by the reins and pushed through regardless of the obstacles. Who would have thought last year that would seem to be an extra long spring break would have turned into nearly a year of constant change? The class of 2021 does not give up and does not let fear stop our destiny. Our destiny of persevering through our hardships and accomplishing our dreams is most present today. We have proven that we can adjust and accomplish no matter the circumstances. So rather than seeing today's moment as a sad ending to lifelong memories, see it as something more. With beginnings come fear, just as Bob Marley stated. Although these new beginnings seem scary, we know we can get through them. I'm here today to tell you all that nothing, and I mean nothing, can or will stop this class from soaring. Rather than fear these new beginnings, we should focus on the in-between in life, for that's where all the memories lie. Don't fear change, embrace it. Change is what gets life moving. We need to respect and appreciate change rather than run away from it. We, the class of 2021, walked into Eisenhower 3 years ago with no idea of what to expect. Now, as we end this chapter of our lives and reflect on everything in between that got us to this point, we welcome a new beginning full of unknown possibilities and opportunities. We don't know what the future has in store for us, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't go out there and find out. Bob Marley's words hold true. We must not let the fearful beginnings or sad endings define us. Focus on the in-between in life and make the most of it. Remember that nothing in life is handed to you, so go out there and get it. Don't let the changes of life control you. Rather, grab onto life and control it. Today marks the day of us, the class of 2021, stepping into the real world and taking control of it. We are finally leaving the nest, and it's time to fly off on our own. From what we've been through this past year, we know we can handle whatever life throws our way. 10 years from now, we will look at this moment not as one of sadness, but as one of a fruitful beginning. We finally made it to this point in our lives. Don't stop here. Keep going and keep persevering. We are the class of 2021, a class to walk into Eisenhower High School fearful and walk out of it fearless. Congratulations, class of 2021. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you, Mark. If these past two years have taught us anything, It's that change is inevitable, and there is nothing that perseverance and grit won't get us through. Following Mr. Jonai's message about embracing change, please help me welcome to the podium our final student speaker, Mrs. Carrie Margaret Brown, with her speech entitled, "The Spirit of Celebration."
Good morning, Mr. Monroe, Mr. McAvoy, members of the Board of Education, staff, parents, and my fellow graduates. 18 months ago, I began my very first job as a cashier at a bakery. When a guest would come in to order a cake, I would ask, "What are you celebrating today?" As you may expect, their answers varied widely. There was the overwhelmed mom ordering a birthday cake for her daughter, trying to find a way to maintain some sense of normalcy on her special day, even though her friends couldn't attend a party. There was the older couple commemorating their 50th wedding anniversary, telling me how much they cherished this newfound time together at home. And every day, without fail, there would be those who would sheepishly admit that there was no real reason for celebration in their mind. These conversations stuck with me and led me to examine the importance of celebration and how this might apply to our experiences as students today. I found myself asking, who or what deserves to be celebrated? Can our achievements be celebrated without a typical gathering? Is it insensitive to celebrate amidst such uncertainty and loss? Our day-to-day realities have proven not only is it possible to celebrate ourselves and others despite these unprecedented times, it is essential to do so. One of my favorite authors, Morgan Harper Nichols, writes, "Even in your uncertainty and even in your waiting, you have made it this far, and that is worth celebrating." Not only should we celebrate our outstanding academic, artistic, and athletic achievements, we must also honor our internal efforts, that drive to persevere and challenge ourselves that has brought us here today and will continue to carry us forward. The spirit of celebration shines brightly through the fog of uncertainty and fatigue that blurs our vision of the days to come. Days of joy and togetherness, like this day, unite us as a community and allow us to reflect upon all of the beautiful memories we have shared. The gleaming Friday night lights, sleepy first-hour Teams meetings in our pajamas, apart but still together. The small yet significant interactions in the hallways and lunchroom that we used to take for granted, but are now some of the memories we hold nearest and dearest to our hearts, wishing we had more. All of us have experienced some sense of loss through this ordeal. I feel the time has come to honor what we have lost while celebrating what we do have, and to go forward with hearts full of gratitude, prepared for what comes next, whatever that may be. I am incredibly grateful to be a part of such a resilient, creative, and ambitious group of individuals, and I urge all of you to feel the full warmth and strength of the connections we have created during our time together. I thank each and every one of my fellow students, our committed faculty and administration, and the supportive community of family and friends gathered here to celebrate our achievements. I wish you all health, happiness, and the spirit of celebration in all of your endeavors. Congratulations to the Eisenhower High School class of 2021. Now, let's go celebrate.
Thank you, Carrie, and thank you to each of our student speakers for sharing your messages and representing the class of 2021 with pride. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Robert Monroe. Mr. Monroe has served our community as an administrator for more than 20 years at both the building and district levels. In August, He was appointed by the Board of Education to his current role and has provided steady leadership for our schools during this time of great change. Please welcome Mr. Robert Monroe.
Thank you, Mr. McAvoy, your team, the staff at Eisenhower High School, and I'd like to thank our families, friends, and certainly the class of 2021. You know, we have talked a lot about UCS champions this week, and today's celebration could not have happened without an incredible team of parents and staff members. While time does not allow me to go through the long list of those who made this moment possible, there is one individual I'd like to recognize. And even though she couldn't be here this morning, she's attending her own daughter's graduation at another venue. She's worked tirelessly to support this senior class and make this a memorable year under incredibly challenging conditions. Please help me show our collective appreciation to your senior class advisor, Mrs. Amber Bronson, please. And I certainly want to thank her team that stood by her today to make sure that everything just was magnificent as we started today. You know, over the next few years, much will be written about your final years of K-12 education and the impact of the global pandemic. For the most part, these stories will focus on how your world was forever changed. But as futurists debate and dissect these changes, I think it's also important to recognize some of the things that are constant and will never change. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., there is within human beings an amazing potential for goodness. To see this potential, look around at the people in your life. There you will find those who believe in you, your parents, your siblings, your friends, your administrators, your teachers. Throughout your future, you will always find them or others like them in your life. The world you're going into, despite its challenges, will always be filled with caring and compassionate people. No matter your future challenges or successes, there will be people of strength who unconditionally love you. It's a fundamental law of nature that there is an innate goodness in others that war, economic instability, or even a pandemic will never destroy. The education system that partnered with your parents to nurture you has stood strong for well over a century, and we're not going anywhere. Those of us in UCS who celebrated you, challenged you, and even denied you snow days. I get it, I just wanted to make sure you were paying attention. The people who cared for you, cheered you, and loved you will always be here. And now it's your turn. Author Roy T. Bennett says, be the reason someone smiles, be the reason someone feels loved, and believes in the goodness of people. As the UCS graduates before you and those that will follow, you've received a public education in K-12 schools that are considered among the most respected in the state and the greatest across the nation. Eisenhower High School graduates are on the front line in the battle against COVID-19, cancer, human suffering, climate, the economy, and many of the challenges facing our world. The UCS diploma that will shortly be handed to you is your ticket to making a difference in a world of opportunity. It's now your time to take this ticket. The skills you have developed and make a journey that is all your own. As you move forward, take a look behind you, and every once in a while, you will see us supporting you and cheering your successes. That is something that will never change. Congratulations to the Eisenhower High School class of 2021. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the president of our Board of Education, Dr. Mary Thomas. Dr. Thomas is now in her 7th year on the Board of Education. She has 2 children in Utica Community Schools. Once again, please give us a nice warm welcome for Dr. Mary Thomas.
Thank you, Mr. Monroe, parents, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2021. What is there left to be said? What makes my brief comments today all the more difficult is that these are the last words standing between you and your high school diploma. I'm here representing the UCS Board of Education. My board colleagues serve as elected officials, but our first, best, and most important role is that of parents of Utica Community Schools students and graduates. I want to speak to you as a representative of a group that has not yet been to the microphone, and that is your moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, and those who have loved you since you were young. We have been with you since the beginning. We were there when you drew your first miraculous breath. We cheered and cried when you went to kindergarten. And now, once again, we cheer and cry as you reach this new chapter in your life. Before you reach this milestone, we have just a few more requests that we want for your future. First, be happy. Be kind to others. You never know the journey they've been on or the journey they will be on. Be healthy, have faith, and take care of your planet. Call, text, or Zoom your loved ones often. You have not even left yet, and we already miss you. Wherever you choose to put your passions, do it well. Work hard, treat others with respect, and remember, family first. And now, I would like to say the words that are 13 years in the making. Members of the class of 2021, it is now time to change your title from Utica Community Schools student to Utica Community Schools graduate. The faculty of Eisenhower High School has recommended to the superintendent that a Utica Community Schools high school diploma be conferred upon you. By the authority vested in your Board of Education by the state of Michigan, it is now time to announce our graduates, award the diplomas, and congratulate the class of 2021 on a job well done. Let us proceed.
Good luck. I'll take one.
Daniel Joseph Rezepa, summa cum laude.
Jacob Ronald Seaman, summa cum laude.
Angelina Ilievsky, summa cum laude.
Joseph Mashansky, summa cum laude.
Madeline Elizabeth Baylog, summa cum laude.
Amanda Kuziel, summa cum laude.
Stephen Joseph Petrovsky, summa cum laude.
Lucia Mancini, summa cum laude.
Brandon Charles Heineman, summa cum laude.
Kai Thomas Pendleton, summa cum laude.
Victoria Renee Farrellin, summa cum laude.
Jamie Greenwood, summa cum laude.
Allison Marie Klimek, summa cum laude.
Kennedy Grace Coleman, summa cum laude.
Aaliyah Barbara Miller, summa cum laude.
Ashani Marodia, summa cum laude.
Hariharan Ramakrishnan, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Violet, summa cum laude.
Kyler Joseph Barrett, summa cum laude.
Imani Cougar, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Marie Hawkins, summa cum laude.
Stefania Ward, summa cum laude.
Ashley Michelle Homan, summa cum laude.
Dalton Carl Crum, summa cum laude.
Christopher John Olteen, summa cum laude.
Francesca Rose Cipriano, summa cum laude.
Alec Joseph Fletmeyer, summa cum laude.
Lancelot Alexander Rounds, summa cum laude.
Faria Imtiaz, summa cum laude.
Muanka Imtiaz, summa cum laude.
Carson Lauren Lesperance, summa cum laude.
Adam Lyjak, summa cum laude.
Carrie Margaret Brown, summa cum laude.
Alexis Drosty, summa cum laude.
Justin Craig Laban, summa cum laude.
L. Nicholson, summa cum laude.
Leah Cecilia Stackpool, summa cum laude.
Madeline Beck, summa cum laude.
Jacob Michael Brinkman, summa cum laude.
Angela Grillo, summa cum laude.
Donna Samer Jazrahi, summa cum laude.
Elena Marie Mancani, summa cum laude.
Brooke Alexandria Mastriardi, summa cum laude.
Garrett Bernard Gambaro, summa cum laude.
Kelsey Patricia McLean, summa cum laude.
Liam Riley Smith, summa cum laude.
Bianca Mary Elena Candela, summa cum laude.
Andre Fanan Kosho, summa cum laude.
Hunter Colin Kramer, summa cum laude.
Miles Anthony Ortolan, summa cum laude.
Chloe Jane Tita, summa cum laude.
Josephine Marie Vulai, summa cum laude.
Alexis Margaret Bruno, summa cum laude.
Brandon Michael Davies, summa cum laude.
Emily Ann Kennedy, summa cum laude.
Bianca Simona Popovsky, summa cum laude.
Thomas Patrick Schaefer, summa cum laude.
Sophia Judith Considine, summa cum laude.
Liliana Christine Dukai, summa cum laude.
Drake Scott Ferguson, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Kelly Hagan, summa cum laude.
Richard Gary Haynes, summa cum laude.
Wayne Charles Meach, summa cum laude.
Abby Marie Oleski, summa cum laude.
Jenna Paige Shiligeski, summa cum laude.
Amanda Nicole Wolfus, summa cum laude.
Rachel Kathleen Benando, summa cum laude.
Taylor Renee Burns, summa cum laude.
Celia Lee Collis, summa cum laude.
Brooke Lynn DeClerc, summa cum laude.
Andrew James Olson, summa cum laude.
Giovanna Kaylee Polizzi, summa cum laude.
Diana Giovina Silveri, summa cum laude.
Angelina Natalie Trippi, summa cum laude.
Aaron Sarah Widman, summa cum laude.
Alessandra Joy Giglio, summa cum laude.
Kylie Alexis Cade, summa cum laude.
Angel Minto, summa cum laude.
Crystal Marie Ballard. Brandon Stephen Cody.
Sophia Marie Guarneri.
Olivia Tegan Harris.
Jarrell Keon Jenkins.
Matthew Derek Diang Lacop.
Nicholas William Lardamita.
Kyle Stephen Nedzwicki.
Brianna Hope Scott.
Tyler Stephen Whiteside.
Mason Ames Riggs.
Isabella Christina Abdillah.
Karam Ahmed.
Lillian Rose Abuna.
Vincenzo Arena.
Sydney Grace Arft, cum laude.
Kristen Abro.
Luke Logan Adamczyk, cum laude.
Okay, go ahead. Shane Adamski.
Gabriela Maria Adragna, magna cum laude.
Ryle Wisdom Elegoda.
Manor Ali.
Go ahead. Farah Alsmek.
Alexandra Elsari.
Jenna Altman.
Alexis Angelina Anthus, summa cum laude.
Isabella Arini, cum laude.
Alexander Scott Asher.
Angelo Asta, magna cum laude.
Giuliano James Atia.
Leah Atisha, cum laude.
Juliana Alvarez.
Dante Giovanni Amacucci, summa magna cum laude.
Giovanni John Amori.
Andrea Anderson.
Juliana Josephine Andriola.
Brandon Angst.
Ronald Richard Anil III, summa cum laude.
Faith Babby.
Brooke Christine Babish.
Marino Laith Bachi.
Emma Magdalena Bailey, cum laude.
Hayden Robert Baker, cum laude.
Dylan Michael Bakken.
Colin Xander Baldrica, cum laude.
Ellison Riley Ballinger.
Gabriel Bartolin.
Imogen Sky Bashi, cum laude.
Anthony Bastone.
Arsenoi Dimitra Bastunis, summa cum laude.
Grace Bava, cum laude.
Kyler Owen Beauchene.
Michaela Rose Bellinger.
Ariane D. Benson.
Kyle Matthew Bergler, magna cum laude.
Aiden Joseph Barry.
Abigail Irene Bierman, magna cum laude.
Kendall Elizabeth Bills, summa cum laude.
Austin Michael Binkley, summa cum laude.
Giovanni Christian Biondo.
Marcello Biondo.
Joseph Robert Bishai.
Lauren Marie Bishai, summa cum laude.
Katerina Stephanie Biondo, cum laude.
Evan Michael Boardman, cum laude.
Elena Hope Bowes, cum laude.
Samantha Taylor Boschool.
Sydney Victoria Bogdan, cum laude.
Robert Boyer.
Blake Joseph Bombi, cum laude.
Sydney Lynn Booth.
Lola Grace Boyer, summa cum laude.
Alexander Andrew Brantley Webster.
Riley Cade Brewer.
Joseph James Barak.
Davison Kelly Brooks.
Isabella Lynn Brooks.
Jessica Marie Brozowski.
Joseph Michael Brzezowski, magna cum laude.
Bryce Austin Brunderks.
Tegan Brunetti.
Brendan Jermaine Burnside, magna cum laude.
Maria Lynn Burton.
Jack Anthony Buscemi.
Kira Lynn Buza, summa cum laude.
Christina Brugetti.
Jacob Alexander Carcamo.
Anthony Louis Cardamone, cum laude.
Logan Wayne Catanese.
Gage Michael Kazara.
Michael Alexander Chafee.
Yulisa Cherez Sanchez.
Jacob Thomas Champa, cum laude.
Ariel Chang, magna cum laude.
Allison Rose Chapman, summa cum laude.
Nathaniel Edward Sherwinski.
Parker Gregory Chin.
Alfonso Joseph Chirco, cum laude.
Kimberly Ann Fujin Chockley.
Emily Nicole Chris.
Michelle Christoph.
Brendan Min Chung.
Preston Chaiba.
Kaylee Joe Cieslak.
Grace Cisneros.
Wyatt Denver Clark.
Chloe Cole.
Isabella Claren Cole.
Cecilia Colley.
Chadwick Sanford Cooper.
Juliana Eileen Cruz.
Sophia Rose Croce, magna cum laude.
Gabriela Asunta Crocenci.
Rosario Joseph Kirkaru, summa cum laude.
Francisco Antonio Cusumano.
Ava Nicole Dalpra.
Emma Elizabeth DeLeo.
Natalie Grace De Alessandro.
Christina Maria DiAristotle.
Evan James DeYoung, magna cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Delarante.
Marisa Asunta Di Maria, summa cum laude.
Nina Marie Di Mercurio, cum laude.
Brian Michael Demsich, summa cum laude.
Evan Arthur Darris.
Mitchell David Darris, magna cum laude.
Roger Joseph DeSaley, magna cum laude.
Om Desai, magna cum laude.
Jenna Marie DeVode.
Isha Dillon.
Carson Allen Dietz.
Cameron Harold DeLabio.
Thomas Philip Dilger, magna cum laude.
Lena Grace DeLito.
Sergio Anthony Delicio, summa cum laude.
Nicolo Sebastian De Mayo.
Ava Catherine DiNatelli, cum laude.
Nathan Guktai Din, cum laude.
Ashley Elizabeth Dion.
Mia Doncic, cum laude.
Savannah Eileen Dorsey.
Maria Elizabeth Dotson, summa cum laude.
Joyce Mackenzie DeRayer.
Dalton Francis Dewicki.
Brendan David Duffy, cum laude.
Michael Dukai.
Dean Durham.
Christian Dushai.
Aaron Jackson Ebery.
Mackenzie Elizabeth Empson.
Mauricio Enwia.
Alexandria Ann Essek.
Amelia Marie Evans, magna cum laude.
Alessia Marie Ivolo.
Sydney Farringer.
Nina Rose Ferraro, magna cum laude.
Riley Ann Field, magna cum laude.
Ava Justine Fox, magna cum laude.
Jackson Taylor Fox, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Marie Fuca, magna cum laude.
Tommy Malloy Fernare.
Jackson Adrian Gagala.
Rocco Anthony Galati.
Jacob James Garner.
Anthony Charles Gasparoni.
Mario Dante Gita Jr., magna cum laude.
Trevor Daniel Gifford.
Josephina Gilnikai.
Alexander Francis Jelli, summa cum laude.
James Jokai.
Mark Jonai.
Gage Mish Georgeski.
Gladys Godley, magna cum laude.
Angelina Gochai.
Joseph Goichai, cum laude.
Olivia Michaela Gombieski, cum laude.
William Michael Goodman.
Maria Isabella Goolsby.
Samuel Peter Grace.
Michael Paul Grant, cum laude.
Molly Grace Gravel.
Tyler Anthony Gray, summa cum laude.
Michael Paul Greco, summa cum laude.
Blake Michael Greenwood.
Anthony Joseph Griffith.
Emma Ann Griffiths, magna cum laude.
Anthony Frank Grillo, summa cum laude.
Tristan Cole Grove.
Corey James Guerrero.
Marcello Aguinaldo Guglielmetti, magna cum laude.
Vincent Emmanuel Guglielmetti.
Alexander Douglas Guzile, magna cum laude.
Cassidy Erica Hamilton, magna cum laude.
Caroline Lena Hanna.
Cheyenne K. Hansen.
Emma Faith Hansen.
Kimberly Marie Hartley, cum laude.
Alex Matthew Hawkins, cum laude.
Chase Stephen Henderson.
Magdalene Elizabeth Hendricks, cum laude.
Ace Hu Her.
Okay. Giovanni Herfy.
Delisha Destiny Hill.
Simon Wang, cum laude.
Jordan Elizabeth Holfield.
Rafael Xavier Holland.
Natalie Elise Holtz.
Alicia Marie Horecki, magna cum laude.
Rachel Ann Horecki, summa cum laude.
Colin Clark Horn.
Margaret Ann Howell, summa cum laude.
Hannah Diane Hubert.
Sue-Ann Marie Humphrey, cum laude.
Thomas James Hunter, magna cum laude.
Serena Renee Ibrahim, summa cum laude.
Brett Andrew Imby, magna cum laude.
Carly Louise Irwin, cum laude.
Daniel Robert Ivezai.
Haley Marie Jackson.
Cassandra Jokai.
Maximus Owen Jakubowski.
Braylon LeBron James.
Noelle Alyssa Jankoviak.
Rose Claire Janes, summa cum laude.
Joseph Anthony Jex.
Colin Matthew Job, cum laude.
Stephen Patrick Johnson.
Trey Alexander Johnson, magna cum laude.
Caleb Eli Joseph, cum laude.
Timothy Allen Judkins II.
Ella Brooke Cadets, cum laude.
Dylan Michael Carroll.
Toma Steve Kassab.
Emily Adair Kay.
James Craig Kearney.
David Ryan Kedrow.
Nathan Robert Kempf.
Justin Aubrey Kendricks II.
Marquise Allen Cooley.
Hafsa Khan.
Shaylee Elizabeth King, summa cum laude.
Angelo Andy Kerma.
Mia Caitlin Kirschenheider Sitz, cum laude.
Molly Rose Klein.
Louis Allen Klinger.
Devin August Klaus.
James Sampson Knoflock, cum laude.
Alexander Michael Koleric.
Caitlin Josephine Korich.
Camille Evelina Korski, cum laude.
Dory Eleni Cosmides, magna cum laude.
Noah James Koss.
Mary Katsonas, summa cum laude.
Mark Daniel Katula, magna cum laude.
Jacob Nicholas Kovacs.
Jason Richard Krosky.
Marissa Nicole Kroleski, cum laude.
Peyton Marie Leno.
Benjamin Carter Lalonda.
Colin Lee Lancaster.
Andrew Michael Lang, cum laude.
Grace Avery Lang, magna cum laude.
Todd Philip Langendorfer Jr.
Jacob Paul Langtree.
Samuel Joseph Laraca, magna cum laude.
Marco Lazari, cum laude.
Colby David Lee.
Cameron Joseph Ledbetter.
Grace Valentina Leone.
Marco Rocco Leone.
Olivia Maria Leone, summa cum laude.
Megan Christine Lepkowski, magna cum laude.
Mia Marcia Lester.
Samantha Marie Lewis, magna cum laude.
Emma Faye Lakoff, magna cum laude.
Salvatore Antonio Licari.
Kendall Carey Lind, cum laude.
Brian Douglas Little.
Melissa Lukovic.
Maria Alessandra Lochurco, magna cum laude.
Marcus Lamar Logan.
Jasmine Caprice Logan Ridley.
Dayton James Long.
Gabriela Milana Lopez.
Alexandra Michelle Lutz.
Lauren Nicole Lutz, cum laude.
Grace Natalie McKinder.
Natalia Madero Paredes, cum laude.
Natalia Makravitsky.
Devon Lahib Mamu.
Sean Mamu.
Jenna Elizabeth Mandia, magna cum laude.
Marissa Rose Manjapani, summa cum laude.
Marissa Lauren Manesi, magna cum laude.
Nicolina Marie Manzella.
Antonio Manzo, cum laude.
Emerson Grace Manzo, cum laude.
Parker Stone Markham.
Sabrina Maria Marcu, magna cum laude.
Marissa Judith Marlette, summa cum laude.
Michael Joseph Marsek.
Scotty Ray Martello II, cum laude.
Amira Zaira Martin.
Olivia Grace Materna, magna cum laude.
Marissa Alexandra Mataski.
Michael Alden Mattiello.
Paul Joseph Mazzera, cum laude.
Davio Mazzella, magna cum laude.
Michael Gerald McCabe.
Brendan Robert McCauley.
Ian Lewis McFarland.
Joseph Frederick McGivern IV, cum laude.
Kyra Lee McKenzie.
Evan Ray McNutt, magna cum laude.
Mia Sky Mahalko, magna cum laude.
Aston Cole Mayer.
Christina Rose Mirsky, magna cum laude.
Samantha Brooke Messina, magna cum laude.
Lauren Audrey Miley Messing, summa cum laude.
Madeline Francis Metz, summa cum laude.
Samantha Lee Metzger.
Julian Philip Myers.
Lillian Guinevere Myers.
Pierce Maureen Myers, cum laude.
Natala Suhaili Mika, magna cum laude.
Matthew Craig Mills.
Russell Lewis Milne, cum laude.
Jacob Robert Milo.
Nina Rose Mariani.
Annalie Christine Mish, magna cum laude.
Alexis Adrienne Mitchell.
Mario Lugo Manjares.
Megan Elizabeth Morris.
Evan Joseph Mowers.
Madison Marie Muller, magna cum laude.
Luca William Maltop, cum laude.
Tyler Nicholas Mulville.
Autumn Sky Murphy.
Megan Riley Murphy.
Adam Robert Maselli.
Caitlin Marie Nayert, magna cum laude.
Dominic Joseph Nalu.
Zachary Thomas Nanny.
Brianna Nikolavsky, cum laude.
Nastasia Marie Nikpreli.
Christian Nilai.
Stephanie Marie Nosita, summa cum laude.
Ava Elizabeth Knopf.
Allison Nicole Nulf.
Randall Allen Novak.
Logan Michael Nowak.
Antonetta Nikolai.
Valentina Nikolai.
Jack Filippo Oliveri, magna cum laude.
Dylan Grace Olson.
Kelsey Stephanie Oprita Adams.
Anthony Rocco Ormakea, summa cum laude.
Grace Emily Pabian, cum laude.
Jacob Alexander Pacheco.
Sydney Jolie Palazzolo, summa cum laude.
Claudio Cyprian Pampu.
Morgan Allison Pankowitz, magna cum laude.
Zachary James Pass.
Andrea Alice Paul, summa cum laude.
Matthew Jacob Pellegrino, magna cum laude.
Aiden James Pendleton.
Julia Lee Petterly, magna cum laude.
Reiner David Pfeffer, magna cum laude.
Taryn Margaret Pfeifenberger, magna cum laude.
Chloe Catherine Pierce, summa cum laude.
Olivia Ashley Pine.
Caden Elliott Plitos.
Aaron Michael Podoris, cum laude.
Gwendolyn Rose Pogozinski, magna cum laude.
Jonathan Kozmin Popa.
Jaden Elizabeth Potance.
Jenna Eva Price.
Nicholas David Price.
Natalie Elizabeth Provo.
Elena Helen Putras, summa cum laude.
Owen Edward Quirk.
Diana Amanda Racolta, cum laude.
Seth Thomas Reef.
Kara Rose Reneski.
Roman Lee Reno.
Jordan William Ray.
Evan Nathaniel Rice.
Heather Lynn Rice, magna cum laude.
Kayla Ann Rice.
Maria Antoinette Reggio.
Jordan Nicole Rinke, cum laude.
Andrea Elizabeth Rios.
Melina Ristovsky, cum laude.
Jonas Daniel Rizik.
Joseph Ronald Rizzo, magna cum laude.
Anijah Brashan Robinson.
Chris Rogovsky.
Anthony Michael Roncato.
Michael Douglas Rosso.
Madison Ann Rouse.
Catherine Elizabeth Roy, magna cum laude.
Sarah Elizabeth Rudich.
Ethan James Rutledge.
Nash Rudder.
Olivia Manuela Rivolo.
Abigail Marie Saliba, cum laude.
Benjamin Lee Saunders, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Connor Schaff.
Juliana Elizabeth Sherritt, magna cum laude.
Olivia Ann Scholl.
Matthew Keaton Schulteis.
Emma Page Siegland.
Justice Avery C., magna cum laude.
Elaine Yusin Sijamuso, summa cum laude.
Shane Patrick Sexton.
Teresa S. Shalal.
Brian David Sharp.
Alexis May Sharplin, magna cum laude.
Elise Sandra Schellenbarger, cum laude.
Haley Christine Sherman.
Linda Sinishtai.
Lucas Sinishtai, cum laude.
Brendan Michael Skirby, magna cum laude.
Devin John Skladanovsky.
Avery Emerson Smith.
Cheyenne Rose Smith.
Eric Brazelton Smith.
Megan Kelly Smith, magna cum laude.
Peter James Snyder.
Sogik Sagoman.
Nicholas Thomas Sondi.
Madison Ann Sorensen, magna cum laude.
Jodo Stomevsky.
Maya Susan Stanek.
Olivia Nicole Steele.
Mark Allen Stefaniak.
Lukasz Marian Strelzik, cum laude.
Maria Lisa Sugamelli.
Heidi Lynn Sullivan.
Abel George Sunil.
Katina Bianca Sudarov.
Shelby Grace Sweet.
Curtis Joseph Spont.
Elena Maria Tabby, magna cum laude.
Lauren Tello.
Acacia L. Tan, cum laude.
Jack Thomas Tangi.
Jessica Taria, summa cum laude.
Nicholas R. Tatum.
Liliana Maria Tavularis.
Austin James Teichman.
Marina Sarah Terenzi, magna cum laude.
Alexandria Therese Terry, magna cum laude.
Pietro Gabrielle Terzini, magna cum laude.
Nicole Jeanette Thomas, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Nicole Thompson.
Emma Nicole Thompson.
Olivia Addison Thompson.
Nicholas Tofilovsky, summa cum laude.
Presley Lynn Tolovich.
Sydney Marie Townsend, cum laude.
Max Richard Trembar, summa cum laude.
Natalie Marie Yukai.
Gabriel Vata Ulai, cum laude.
Anna Alicia Udidlai, magna cum laude.
Nina Marie Valenza.
Ellie Taylor Ann Valisevic, magna cum laude.
David Zachary Van Daly.
Aaron Joe Vandenbrink, cum laude.
Tyler Matthew Vandenbroek.
Anika Hannah Vergis.
Luigi Paolo Ventimiglia.
Isabella Shea Ventimiglio, cum laude.
Gabriel Voy.
Artie Pashko Vodai.
Haley Lynn Wade.
Grace Antoinette Walters, cum laude.
Aiden Jeffrey Wardzinski.
Alexander Scott Warner, magna cum laude.
Gage Raymond Warnes.
Faith Elizabeth Watson, magna cum laude.
Ava Denise Weingarts.
Samuel Patrick Wenzel.
Brendan Michael Jacob Werner.
Kendall Marie Westgate, summa cum laude.
Madison Isabella Westlake.
Devin Allen White, cum laude.
Gabriel Matthew Witt, cum laude.
Bryce Martin Will.
Callista J. Wilson, magna cum laude.
Emma Catherine Winters, summa cum laude.
Emily Ann Wise, summa cum laude.
Jackson Daly Whitwer, magna cum laude.
Chloe Sandra Wolf, magna cum laude.
Ashley Nicole Wood.
Mackenzie Lee Woolner.
Alec Justin Wubbolts.
Noelle Elizabeth Yasso, cum laude.
Joseph Michael Yatuma.
Jalal Talal Yelda, cum laude.
Andrew Isa Yusuf.
Anicia Gabriela Yusuf.
Dimitri Tony Yusuf.
Maher Acer Yusuf.
Petros Mazen Zaytuna, cum laude.
Dylan Michael Cooper Zander.
Matthew Skylar Zelinsky, summa cum laude.
Nathan Michael Habush.
Now that our graduates' names have been called, I am proud to introduce Eisenhower's commencement singers. This talented group of students has performed for us many times and always impresses. Please welcome the senior members of the Eisenhower Show Choir under direction of Mrs. Julia Holt as they perform the 2021 class song, I'll Always Remember You.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. Always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears. Never thought I'd walk away with so much joy, with so much pain, but it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always
Thank you, show choir. That was fantastic, as always. Seniors, another phase of your journey is nearly complete. We have just one last thing to do, the tassel ceremony. And just as soon as our show choir members are back in their seats, we will do so. Parents, with the conclusion of the tassel ceremony will come our graduate recessional. During the recessional of graduates, we would ask that you please remain seated until all of our graduates have exited the arena. Amphitheater staff will release families following our students. Graduates, at this time, please rise. Currently, graduates, your tassel sits on the right side of your cap, representing your journey through Eisenhower High School. Take a hold of your tassel in your right hand, which represents your sophomore year. You came to Eisenhower with dreams and aspirations and ready to take your rightful place to begin your journey to excellence. Your class spirit, school pride, and determination to excel was demonstrated early on. Now, move your tassel to the center of your cap. This movement symbolizes your junior year. You gained confidence, shared in victories and challenges, and supported your fellow Eagles. Finally, move your tassel to the left side of your cap, which represents your senior and final year. As seniors, we asked that you be leaders, individually and collectively, and you did so with poise and maturity. You overcame obstacles, you were determined, you were incredible. As we complete the move of the tassel, so ends your 13-year journey and your time as a student at Eisenhower High School. I challenge you to never forget what you have learned, to never forget and cherish forever the memories you will take with you. As Mark said, this class has been tried and tested, but you grabbed life by the reins. I encourage you to continue to embrace the challenges and obstacles life brings your way as opportunities to persevere and overcome. Regardless of where your journey's next steps take you and what life throws at you, nothing can or will stop this class from soaring. And remember, you were and forever will be Eisenhower Eagles, and your Ike family is here for you, always. Congratulations, class of 2021. You are now graduates of Eisenhower High School.